welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda. I've never done this before, so this is going to be a long ass video. I don't know how to edit videos. Hopefully with time I will learn how to do that. I have to say that makeup and YouTube literally got me through COVID. I am a nurse. I worked through the pandemic. And I would come home every day and I would watch the big ones on YouTube. Tati Westbrook got me through COVID. Jeffree Star, I mean, you name them, they got me through it. It's always been a dream of mine to be able to do what they have done. They paved the way for a lot of influencers, and I I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. So I'm just gonna start here in my bedroom. You'll probably see my cats run across my lap. Right now they're sleeping, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do like a little tutorial. I know they don't get a lot of views anymore, but I figured what better way to start. I have to do my makeup for today, so I'll just start with the shit I have on my desk. So first I prime my skin with Tatcha. I'm gonna do, what did they do? That's so ugly doing that, but I love this stuff. The liquid silk primer. I already primed my skin off camera in the bathroom, but had to wash my hands after. So I always use NARS. I love this stuff. My shade is Vienna. I love this foundation. I used to spend so much money on makeup. I'm trying to work on my finances right now. That's another. Did you just see me shake my? Yes, I just shook my sponge. I got a new sponge for you guys because I know that there's going to be haters no matter. That's another reason I haven't done this, because I know there's going to be haters in the comments, but yeah, I got a new sponge for you guys because my other sponge was so nasty. So okay, so I'm a sponge girly. I am not a brush girl for my foundation, but tutorial. I mean, do I really have to explain how to put foundation on? You just put it on your face, dude. Like, really? I find with my nose ring, I have to be very careful around the nose. And I have to move my ring, because you don't want to have that spot where people can tell where there's no makeup around your nose ring. So today, I was so bored at home. I find that, so I'm a Sagittarius, and there's nothing worse than a bored Sagittarian, let me tell you. So I'm like, you know what? I'm broke. And what better time to start to make money outside of work than now? I live in Orange County, the most friggin' expensive place in the United States. I live by myself, trying to make it on my own. I'm a nurse, but living by yourself is expensive. I'm trying to make ends meet. I mean, nurses make good money, but it's just, oh my God, trying to make ends meet is just impossible right now. Don't even get me started. And I live in, like I said, one of the most expensive places in the world, if not America. So I would love to, everyone's telling me you should get a second job as a nurse. I can't remember already. I've been on for 4 minutes. I can't remember if I told you guys. I'm an RN. I've been an RN for 14 years. Worked through the pandemic. Worked in an emergency room through the pandemic. That almost killed me. Spiritually, physically, mentally. And I just don't want to spend my extra time doing more of that. I'm so inspired by influencers and God, you know what? New sponges really eat up product. Anybody else relate to that? I just really am so inspired by people like Tati. I love Tati Westbrook and Michaela Nagera. I'm actually, fun fact, I'm from New England myself. So I love that girl. And just people that can take something that they love, makeup, for example, for these people and specifically, and make like a career out of it. Doing something they love, creating content. Not to mention getting ship PR, free product. I mean, hell, that'd be so freaking awesome. Yeah, I used to spend so much money on makeup. Jeffree Star, every time he dropped a new launch, girl, I was buying that. I'm telling you, Jeffree Star and Tati Westbrook got me through COVID. That and a lot of wine. Ask me how many times I caught COVID during that. 0. Only caught it after I got out of the ER. The irony. Okay. Don't forget to blend down your neck. Oh, a new sponge feels so good. You want to talk about hater comments? If you saw my old sponge, you'd be like, girl, you're nasty. Feels so weird talking to myself. Is that how influencers feel? Or are they just used to it, talking to yourself in a room? And the weirdest part of all this is going to be uncut from like start to finish. I'm going to guess this is going to be like 50, 55 minutes long. God bless any of you that watch this whole thing. Don't come for me in the comments. Make sure you're fully blended around the nose. Do this. And do this. Because there's nothing worse than you do this and you can see, like, you know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing worse around the nose. Like, those, like, open areas. Okay. Okay, and you want to get near the ears. You can always go back with, like, being a nurse, I always have these little alcohol prep pads in my drawer. And I can clean my earrings up with them after. A little life hack for you nurse girlies that like makeup. Okay, so makeup's done. Now, if you're gonna have, okay, this is where it doesn't get complicated, but this is where the science comes in. So depends on if you're gonna do blush. You always do your wets before your dries. So if you're gonna do like a liquid blush, you would do it now. The powder blush I'm gonna do today is this YSL, beautiful color, because it's gonna go with like my eye look that I'm planning on doing. But it's kind of a strong color, and I don't want to do like a liquid. You can do a liquid blush and a powder blush. In fact, like it's oftentimes good to set a liquid blush with a powder blush. That's a very good technique, but this powder blush is pretty strong. So I'm going to save this for the end, and I'm going to do my concealer now. So get all your wets out before your dries. So you're going to, because once you put powder on your face, this is the science I've learned behind makeup. You just get all your wets out first, and then your dries. But what I mean is, I would do my cream or my liquid blush before my concealer. That's the way I do it. Now, as Robert Welsh says, and I love him, I'm going to quote it wrong. Makeup there's a theory. There's always a theory. There's no rules to makeup, but there is a theory. Something like that. I love Robert Welsh too. Men can do makeup. All right. I have to say, concealer is not my favorite part of makeup at all. Okay, so I do a little here, a little here, a little here. I'm not, and I fucked it up. I'm not one of those girls. This is just me personally. You can put a little here. Concealer will add light. It kind of brings your face forward. I did not explain that right. But I am not one of those girls that puts it all over the place. I'm just not. So, and then I'm gonna, this is just how I do it every day. Every day, that's a good one. As if I'm not just putting on mascara and blush for work on a good day. The way I'm royally fucking this up for my first little tutorial video is really making me laugh right now. I just put a little under my eyes. A little. That's a good one. That's all I do. And I kind of let it just sit and coagulate just for a second before I blend it in with my... I'm going to put a little more here. Oh, what a terrible influencer I am. I'm using the Natasha Denona concealer. Very good one. In the shade RN1. Ha! Irony. Because I'll be doing that for my whole life. Because I'll never retire. Let me just say I'm not a makeup professional. Get my coffee. So let that coagulate a little bit. Okay. Then I'm just gonna blend it out. And by blend it out, I mean poke myself in the eye with my dampened, this has been dampened the whole time, the tip of this sponge. Brand new sponge because I'm bougie. Because I'm a rich bitch from Orange County. All right. It's funny because a lot of people that I've heard do tutorials do makeup, they love doing like their base. Like their base is like their favorite part, like the concealer and the foundation. I actually hate doing that. What I love doing most is blush. I get so much blush blindness. I'm like loving the trend this year of blush. It's like my favorite part. But I do miss 2000. I don't know about you girls, but I miss 2016 makeup so bad. I'm such a millennial. Okay. So before that starts like creasing and stuff, we're going to set it. So now I'm moving on to my dry products. And for that, my holy grail is Huda Beauty setting powder. And I use it in Cherry Blossom. And I don't care that it's the scented one. I actually kind of like the scent. I know that bothers some people. She does have an unscented one. I just put a little on the lid. Oh, that was a lot. And I take this tattered looking Real Technique sponge. Sorry, I did not have a new one for you guys. Don't judge. Hey, whatever gets the job done. And I take it off the lid. I put a little bit on the lid. And then this is important. With the excess, I put it on my hand. Tap off the excess and I rub it in. Oh, and that already creased a little bit. So I'm going to... You don't want to set those creases or else you'll be stuck with it all day. So I'll go under the eye and down the T-zone. And if you see a bat in the cave, I'm so sorry. I'm new to this. And I will figure out how to edit my videos. Also I need Botox really bad. It's the Orange County in me speaking, but I'm gonna set my forehead a little bit. I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. Part of the reason I have creases over here may be because I use too much product. That could be why. That concealer color is pretty light. You can see that, right? But it's all gonna be relative in the end. It all comes together in the end. It's all trash to the lash, which, by the way, not to ruin it for you guys, I don't actually use fake lashes. So click off now if that's gonna disappoint you. But my secret to good lashes is curl, 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 and a good waterproof mascara, and you will be the most beautiful, natural looking woman. And you will have men complimenting you on your lashes. And men don't really care for fake lashes, I'm telling you. They want to see your eyes, and they can't see them. But now if you're going out, I get it. If you're going out on the town, then for sure. Okay. Put the I'm just putting the excess back in the cap. Nobody's knocking on my door. Trust me. I wish. I'm fucking bored today. Okay. When you're so bored, you decide to become an influencer. Okay. So now I'm going to do bronzer. And I have a warm tone option and a cool tone option. I'm going to go with my warm tone option. I considered it a warm tone option because I just do. That's what I'm trying to keep it all with like my eye look. Let me just kind of moisten up my lips a little bit. And for me, that would be NARS Laguna, a classic. Let me do the influencer thing. All right. So, I'm shocked my cats haven't ran across my face yet. Okay. Their names are Mac and Cheese, by the way. They are orange cats, if you haven't guessed by their names. Oh, okay. So, I take for this, obviously, a fluffy brush. Let's see. And I kind of my hands become disgusting by the end of this. Usually I take a break to wash them at some point, but I'm worried that if I get up, my cats are going to take over my camera. Okay. So I take a little in here and I tap off the excess and then go around the perimeter of the face. But I start in the center just in case. Yeah, see, I'm going to over bronze by accident. It's powerful because I'm pale as fuck. But my cool tone option is this beautiful Hourglass Dragon palette. Oh my god, this thing is gorgeous. My mom gave this to me for my birthday last year. Sorry, I just have to stop to show you. This thing is gorgeous. But this bronzer in it is nice because it's like buildable. This NARS one is like a little less buildable. You just have to be kind of careful with it, which I was not that careful just now. And you would think, seeing that it's July, I'd be a little more tan than I am, but she's a fairy. She is not the most naturally melanin holding person. Okay. It all looks crazy until the end. And it might still look crazy, so I'm very scared to see your comments, but be easy on me. Okay. So we just do the perimeter. And I snatch a little bit. I'm also different. I don't do like Oh my God, I wish I could be like Mikayla Nogueira. And by the way, this channel isn't going to be like a makeup channel. So I was thinking, as I make a blue steel face, I was thinking, because I live in Orange County, of doing like shopping vlogs and things like that. I love to shop, which is why I'm broke and have to make like another career. I was thinking of doing shopping vlogs, but sorry, I digress. I'm not as good as Mikayla Nogueira. Like, I don't do like cream contour and shit like that. I should learn. I mean, I could use this platform to like advance my makeup skills and things like that, but my makeup is more like eyeshadow and things like that. And people don't even really do that anymore. It's kind of sad how makeup's evolved. I mean, I love the blush stage we're in, but okay. So speaking of which, we are going to do blush and mind my blush blindness. So I'm using YSL number 93. This was such a beautiful launch this year by YSL. The packaging is beautiful. It's like this faux leather. I want to get more colors, but the one I have is one of their, it's like one of their satin shades. And I'm going to use, you can tell I use this for every blush that I have. I need more brushes. Send help, send PR. Send PR brushes. Okay, so I have one of these. Oh, these are awesome. These color switches. I don't know if you don't have one of these, get one. They it looks like this, and you just rub like your brushes in it, and you can like go in between like different colors, and it won't like, you know what I'm saying. Don't make me explain it. Tap off the excess, and this is a powerful color. So I'm just very gently. You'll see why I didn't put a cream underneath. See what I'm saying? Like, if I had a cream underneath this too, I would have looked like the It Clown. So, see, it's already a little like heavy right there. So I like to put a little on my nose. Come off a little sunburn, put the excess over here. Another good blush is the Patrick Ta Duos. Patrick Ta really knows what he's doing too. I know I'm gonna get hate in the comments for how I'm applying my blush right now, but I know my face. That is gorgeous. It's coming together. So tonight, I am going to an AA meeting. More plot twists. So I'm also in recovery from alcohol. I am 3 years sober of alcohol. That's also what COVID did. Made me love makeup and made me love wine. So I'm gonna try not to look like a clown for that. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I can see how I could go a little heavy-handed on that. And then I'm gonna use my favorite highlighter from this Hourglass palette. The highlighters are gorgeous from Hourglass. Okay. Use my color switch. I don't know why I'm using the color switch. I use the same highlighter over and over, but I'm sanitary, so. There's also in here these gorgeous powders. So they come with like a finishing powder and 2 blushes. This is another, I call it a cool tone powder. The bronzer, and this is the highlighter I'm going to use. It's just beautiful, like gold champagne-y. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so sorry if I'm like too far away from you guys. I'm just shy. So get a little, I always tap off the excess when I do anything. So I like to do typical highlighters like about here, like where the light would hit your face. So for me, it'd be here. But I've seen Jaclyn Hill go down her cheeks. So I do my cheeks too. So I kind of put highlighter all over my fucking face if we're being completely honest with ourselves. I do a little here. I live in 2016. You know what I miss? 2019, dude. Like with the highlighters. I go down my nose. This all looks like trash until we set it with setting spray. Cupid's bow. Jeffree Star trick. Instant lip filler, dude. And I can say that because I'm from Orange County. All right. Well, not from. I'm actually from New Hampshire. So, but I feel like I've assimilated enough that I know enough about Orange County that I can say that. Alrighty. So now we're going to do, I'm 26 minutes in and I've only wanted to delete this 5 times. So that's actually not bad. So we're going to do, eyeshadow. We're doing an eyeshadow palette today because I'm sorry, not enough people do eyeshadow. And I want to give my girl, Natasha Denona, some attention today. I got this beautiful Bloom palette. Not in PR because Lord knows, nobody knows who I am. I'm still figuring that out myself. Okay, and these are what the colors look like in it. That's what you look like. Okay. I absolutely love this. I will open this palette sometime. I like to mix and match palettes. That's another cool trick. So like, if you have, I'm sorry, I've said a million times in this video, cool tone, warm tone. But if you have like a warm tone look you're going for, you can just do a little brown or a little bronzer in the crease. And then if you want to like spice it up, you can just find a palette that has like a shimmer you like. This is like a duo tone. Like, let me see if this is going to pick it up. No. I don't know if this is going to pick it up, but let's see if I can swatch it. I don't know if that's going to... I've never swatched on a camera before, but... It's got like a bluish peach to it, but it's gorgeous. So what I'll do is I'll do like a little bronzer in the crease, and then I'll put that over the lid, and I'll call it 2016. 2019. 2019 doesn't get enough credit. I'm sorry, but okay. So I'm gonna use this palette today. All right, while we're on palettes, sorry. Oh, it just takes me back. Another gorgeous palette from Natasha. Pat McGrath used to have my favorite palettes. She still kind of does, but I have a hard time talking about Pat McGrath. We all know. You makeup ladies, the makeup ladies know. Pat McGrath, they just haven't come out with what she used to, the bangers she used to come out with. They're just not the same. Like, but Natasha Denona has become my favorite recently. This is the I Need a Nude palette. This one is like my cool tone palettes that I go for. Like, if I need a cooler toned look, I go for this palette. I'll just do like this or this. There's even some peaches in here. And then I'll just put like this over the lid if I want a little shimmer. That's a good one too. I just keep these right on my my vanity table that I'm at right now. My warm tone palette that I go for is this Face Glam palette. This thing, I should see if she's still selling this. I want to say she is. This thing's freaking awesome. You can tell I only use like the same few shades in it. She's got a blush and a highlighter in here, which I don't really use them, but this shade I'll just put like all over the lid. This I'll use like kind of like in the outside because I'm pretty fair. You could really make a nice smoky eye with this. And then I'll put this on the inner corner and like make a nice little sparkle. Oh, and I'll put this like under the lash line. Gorgeous. Love this palette. Oh, but the Makeup by Mario is gorgeous too. For cool tone. I haven't used it enough, to be honest. You can tell by the mirror that it hasn't been used enough. It's very pigmented, I find. So I just have to, I'm using it for like really like, I use it for like really special occasions. The sparkles are gorgeous in it. Like I find if you use like this under the lash line, like with like this in the crease, this under the lash line, this over the lid. This is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous transition shade. Sorry, not good at this. Beautiful. This is another beautiful palette. So these are just, I keep palettes that, so I don't forget about them because I have like a whole box full of palettes, like all my Pat McGrath palettes. And I even have some Jeffree Star palettes back there. And because I love Jeffree Star. I have my old Tati Westbrook palette, the Tati Beauty palettes there. I just don't want to forget about, if they're not in sight, like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So I'm going to use this one. I've just been using it for this shade that I told you guys about, but I'm going to like actually use some things in here today. So all that to say that. Okay. So I use Rephr brushes. Patty Alonso, I love her. Go follow her. She's like one of my favorite influencers on here. She does gorgeous, gorgeous makeup. Her eyeshadow looks, she just like throws them together like it's nothing. And she just has a beautiful face for makeup too. Like, but she's the one that inspired me to use Rephr brushes. So I only use Rephr brushes for eyeshadow. For like face and stuff, I'll use BK Beauty brushes or just like other stuff. But for eyeshadow brushes, I use Rephr brushes. They're just like better quality. I think they're made in Japan, and they're just really good quality. So let me get out my brushes. These are the two that I use. It's so sad I only use two, but I'm not as they're just all I need. They're just all I need. I use the Rephr 16 influencer. Rephr 16 for like all over the lid and in the crease. And then if I'm gonna build up an outer corner, I'll use the Rephr 15. Okay, so I'm gonna use my color switch here just for whatever I didn't leave off of my last look that I just did. And I am, from what I recall, I feel like this was a little orange. The thing is with this palette is it leans kind of orange, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So I'm gonna go in first with Petal, kind of like all over, just to like feel it out. And then I'll probably go in with Robin. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because Keen, that top one, was a little bit, just a Petal as a transition shade. Always tap off the excess. Oh, eye primer. Oh my God. Such a rookie. So for eye primer, I use, I can find it. Oh my God, I haven't done a full like eyeshadow, like an actual eyeshadow look in so long. Let me get closer for you guys. I'm using the Rare Beauty. Also inspired from Patty Alonso. Go follow her. She is wonderful. She just does like the most beautiful eyeshadow look. So eye primer is good for not only just like canceling out like the veiny eyelids. It's like one thing it does, but it also prevents your eyeshadow from creasing, makes it last longer. It's just like a good product to use. Okay. Sorry, my nails are trash. Ignore that. So I've been people that know me know I've been doing press-on nails for the longest time, and I just got so sick of them falling off at like the worst times. Like, as a nurse, first of all, you shouldn't probably have those anyways. Second of all, like, they would come off and like inside my gloves, and it'd be like there's nothing worse than the feeling of a floating nail in your glove, and I was just like over it. So I painted them. I'm too broke to get them done, you guys. Help me, I'm poor. Okay, so I just went in with Petal. Petal, so bad at this. Petal is this one right here. I'm just gonna go in with the transition shade all over the lid. Windshield wiper motions, just like that, just to kind of create a transition. This is hard to do. Like, show it. I've never, like, you know, influencers don't get enough credit. This is hard to, like, because usually I can just sit here and, like, not care, like, what I look like as I'm doing this. Okay. Okay. I'm so fair that even that, like, shows up as something. Okay. So I'm going back in with Petal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap off the excess. Windshield wiper. Kind of get it all over the lid just to get like a base of something. I'm probably going to do the exact... Honestly, I'm probably going to do... And don't come for me in the comments with how I'm doing this. I'm just literally just throwing something on. I know this isn't exact. Oh. This is just to get a wash of color. You know what's funny? Saying, don't come for me in the comments makes me feel like I'm important. So would you guys watch if I did like shopping vlogs and things like that? I'm just nervous to do that because there's a lot of stores out here that don't let you film in their stores, which is so shitty. But would you watch it? I'm one of those girls that I watch shopping vlogs. I love shopping that much that I am the crazy motherfucker that will, sorry, mind my French, but I will watch other people shop. I need help. Okay, so now I just did the color switch, and I'm going to go in with Robin right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I gotta be a little more careful. Just gonna start at the crease. Windshield wiper motions. And I honestly do need more brushes. Like, I will say that. My makeup collection, as far as like brushes and stuff goes, is lacking. I will readily admit that. It was a lot better a few years ago. I was very into makeup a few years ago. It was like my absolute passion. And then just like everything else, makeup evolves. Always hold your brushes at like the end because you want to do like light pressure. Especially when you're doing, well, I'm only talking about eyeshadow right now. I'm just blending that out. Yeah, Patty Alonso just makes it look so easy. She's just incredible. Morgan Turner's another good one. Okay. So it's just a little something. I don't have like the best quality. I'm filming from my iPad right now. Yeah. I'm very new to this, you guys, so help me grow. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with Robin. Go to the other side. And I'm just doing the crease for now. I am one of those people, I don't like on myself. Other people I like it, but on myself, not really. I like I don't really like dark, heavy looks. Like I like light looks. Because like I'm very fair. So it just looks like heavy on me when I wear like crazy colored eyeshadows. Like I love a shimmer, don't get me wrong. Like I like a wash of color and a shimmer. I guess I'm just a basic bitch. Like I like the style that Allie Glines does. She's another good one. I've learned from her too. So I'm just blending out just blending that out. Okay. So far it's looking like absolutely nothing, which is good. That's like usually what I go for. And I'm gonna go in Pat McGrath used to be incredible the way she did her stuff. I'm going to go in with my smaller brush. That was my Rephr 16. I'm going to go in with my Rephr 15. And I'm going to go for Ren. And I'm going to do the outer corner into the crease. And that's doing something. I mean, this is probably good for how girls do eyeshadow nowadays because girls don't really do eyeshadow anymore, from what I see. And I mean, I could have set my face already, to be honest. So funny, my boyfriend's gonna watch this and be like, totally turned off. Oh, I thought you were a natural beauty. Surprise. So I'm just darkening up the outer corner. And what I do is I kind of bring it into the crease too. You see, that does something. Get a little more. Tap, tap, tap. On the other side too. So I do circle, 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 outer corner, windshield wiper. Nothing like a good old-fashioned tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. You just don't see that shit anymore. I mean, maybe it's for a reason. Maybe nobody wants it, but I used to miss that shit. I love it. See, that's pretty. That's pretty. I think that's nice with like blue eyes. I mean, it'd be nice with any eyes. Just like, you know, color theory. And I'm kind of bringing it in a little bit because the other colors didn't do shit, if I'm being totally honest with you now. And then I'm going back with my other brush and I'm blending out the edges. Blending out the edges. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take, my nose looks like Rudolph. Now I'm going to take the Rephr 15, the one I just did the outer crease with, the outer edge with. I'm going to take that same color, Ren. We're going to do under the eye. What I do, I learned this from Allie Glines. I'm going to pinch this, make the ugliest face ever. Go under. Okay. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And then this isn't a Rephr brush. This is just some good old faithful brush that I use all the time just for the inner corner. Just a small little inner corner brush. I'm going to take Crisp. I love that. I'm going to do the inner corner. Okay, now for the most satisfying part. I find that for those sparkly shades, it's just your finger is the best way to go. That's just me. I think it's just like the oils from your finger, just like pick it up the best and it applies the best. That's just my train of thought. It's just the way I was raised. I mean, look at that. Oh, is that not so satisfying? It's like a blue, like, that's what we came here for today, people. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. It's gorgeous. I will say, not having those like long fake press-ons, I can like actually get to where I need to go. Here we go. One eye down. It's really pretty. I'm using the shade Equinox. Oh, it's the most satisfying thing. I'm just putting it all over the lid bucket. It's just satisfying. All right. Now brows. And that's another area that I'm just not like the biggest, like I don't drama on and all that stuff. I use NYX the brow glue and taupe. Sorry. That's all I do. Here's a sip of my coffee. Basic. All right, so I get my brows back. Brush them up. I will admit two things. One, I need to pluck my eyebrows badly. Two, I need to buy a new one of these. It's like drying up. I like this because the glue holds really well, 1, and 2, it like tints them a little bit. It like adds a little something to them. See that? It's nice. All right, brows are done. The simplest brow routine ever. All right. And then, oh, let me show you what I use for my brows. NYX Brow Glue. Influencer hand. Okay, and then I'm about to blow dry my face, so don't judge. I use Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I spray my face before I do my lashes. We're almost at the end, you guys. What did I say? 55 minutes? Oh my God, dude. This is why I don't do my makeup before work. This is like a full beat tutorial. Oh, make sure it's not on hot, obviously. I put it on the lowest setting, and I put it on cool. That's important. So basically, we want to sandwich our makeup. I always use primer, and I always use setting powder, and I always use a setting spray. And the setting spray brings your face back to life after the powder, because it would look terrible like if you didn't. I'm not terrible. I'm not that bad at makeup, okay? To all the haters that I probably already have. All right. This is how we're looking. Okay. So I'm gonna do my lashes. So like I told you, I don't do liner. I don't do falsies. You absolutely can. And I'll have some videos. I'm gonna do some videos where I do that. And this is just, I'm just keeping it real. This is just how I do my makeup. Like if it were to, like I'm gonna go out tonight and this is how I'm gonna do my makeup. But I'll have other videos where I do that, where I do that. But this is just how I'm gonna do it today. So you get one of these bad boys. This is the best lash brush ever. We're just gonna go with Natural Beauty today, ladies, okay? And then you get a waterproof. If you're worried about taking off your mascara, just get a good cleansing balm. That's the key. A balm. Okay, so I brush out my lashes real good. Okay, and then I'm gonna curl them twice. Curling is very important. So you curl, make sure you comb them first so you curl them in a good position. So I hold it for at least 20 seconds on each side first. I guess they have like heated lash curlers now. Now, I think they've had them for years. I'm so hip. All right. God, I feel like I'm on a date with myself. It was so awkward at first. It's gotten a lot easier. Thanks, guys. You've made this so pleasant. So I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do for lips. So after we do mascara, we're going to do lips. And then we'll be done. And I just got to fix my atrocious hair, but I'm going to do that off camera. And you guys are done with me. Okay. Okay, so that's a good curl. And then you fix it again after the curl. And then curl it on the other side. If you're not making an ugly face, you ain't doing it right. Okay. Did everybody have a good 4th of July? Comment what you did. I got dumplings with my boyfriend. It was awesome. We had a good time. It was the most non-American thing I've ever done on a 4th of July, and it was glorious. We had a great time. Okay. I have a hard time waiting the full 20 seconds. Look at that eyeshadow, though. Oh, do not curl your lashes after you've done mascara, because you will make a mess. I'm sorry, that's just sacrilegious. Don't do it. And you'll damage your lashes. Okay, that's that side. And then we're going to go back. We're going to do this side again. It's just my routine, you guys, but trust me. Trust me. I used to do lash extensions. Oh my God, I should. When I learn how to like stitch in things, I'm going to learn how to do all that. Oh my God, I would stitch. If I could do it, I would stitch it right here. You couldn't even see my eyeballs. They were so big. They were so big. If I like blinked fast enough, I could probably fly home. They were so big. It's like I wish I didn't spend all that money on them. And they like damaged my eyes. And I had such natural, like nice natural lashes. Like, why did I do that? Okay. We're getting there. It's a process, but it's worth it. I will say, you know who's got the best reviews on mascara? Jeffree Star. If you want to know, if you want to get up to speed on good mascaras, you go to his TikTok. He'll tell you what's up. The one I'm going to use today is Maybelline Falsies Surreal. Maybelline always has good mascaras. They're like the OG. You don't have to spend a ton of money on mascara, guys. You don't. You just don't. It's mascara. Go to the drugstore. There's certain things you don't have to go high-end on. Okay. Okay, I'd say that we are properly curled. So you want to like get your lashes in the right position before you get them, before you start putting on mascara. That's the bottom line. So get yourself waterproof. God, my nails look awful. This one is a little dried out, but to those who know, if you know, you know. Sometimes a dried out mascara is right where you want it to be. When it's too wet, it can be like hard to deal with. This wand is like slightly like curved, and that's not on purpose. I've bought this mascara before. I think this one was just defective, so I can't use like the proper technique of like how you're supposed to actually apply mascara, but that's okay. It's like doing what I needed to do. I hate putting on mascara, but it's like honestly the most important part. Like look at the look at the difference. Sorry, I'm not talking. You're probably like, thank God, bitch. Okay. Before, after. Gotta curl them lashes, girl. I mean, you could still do falsies and all that on it, but I don't know. I just think it's a nice, natural, like, you can see my eyeballs. What a concept. I probably due to open a new package. Okay. Make sure if there's little hairs. Oh yeah, I'm so at the end of this one. Like holding my breath. Okay. See? You don't need mascara. Yes, you need mascara. You do not need falsies, ladies. Just take your biotin, get proper food. I'm not getting proper food, but just let your be good to your lashes. Curl them, brush them, and use a waterproof mascara. And I'm telling you, your lashes will look beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna do lips and we'll be done an hour later. That's funny. Okay. So I'm gonna go with the Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever had, I crack myself up when I do this. Makeup Forever has great lip liners. Everybody and their mother knows that. So I'm using, oh my God, I should know this. I want to say it's Forever Walnut. Is this Wherever Walnut? And a Jeffree Star mirror with coffee spilled all over it. I overline my lips a little bit. I also do this because I have one that's like a little higher than the other. coffee spilled on that. That's embarrassing. Holy shit. All right, wow. I like coffee, guys. It's a nursing thing. It's not a nursing thing. It's like a girl thing. And then I'm going to use MAC. MAC has the best lipsticks. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. In Modesty. Have you guys... MAC just had like the best... Can we talk about MAC just had the best freaking comeback with their lipsticks? This was not one of them, but it just inspired me to come back with like my other MAC lipsticks. Look at this color. It's Modesty. It's beautiful. It's literally like your lips, but better. All right. Now I get to see my mullet. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure. That was scary in the beginning, and it's hopefully not so scary now that it's done. Okay, well, if you're not too horrified by what you see here, hit subscribe, and hopefully I'll be coming up with more videos. I think I'm going to do like shopping vlogs, more makeup. I'll venture out and do some other things, but all right, love you guys. Bye.